welcome back to my channel. This is day 3 of 100 days shawdoing challenge. Let's begin. In Italy, it's called Ichigo de Cuckoo. Pelotinians say paeno, and in Japan, it's ina pa. But in every language, the response is usually the same. Peekaboo is the near universal source of laughter and connection for infant and adult, and it's the first game that almost everyone plays. So, what is it about this goofy game that baby loves so much? While infants develop a different many cognitive and motor ability immersed in a certain order. For example, while 6-month-olds can typically grab and then promptly drop them, walking and talking generally begin around 2 months. This timeline was first formally charted in 1963 by Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget. And while most modern researchers agree this process is more fluid than Piaget's belief, the early development he identified are key for understanding peekaboo. First is file processing. This happens almost immediately. Newborns as young as 2 days old can recognize their caregiver's face. Then around 6 to 10 weeks, baby will begin social smiling. This is when they notice nearby laughing and start to mimic them. At 2 to 4 months, they may begin to understand, and finally, between 4 and 5 months, they learn objects permanent. Piaget described this as the understanding that people and objects continue to exist even when you can't see them. So before this period, out of sight can literally mean out of mind, making hiding your face akin to a magic trick. Before object permanence, this disappearing out can range from confusing to pleasantly surprising. But by 9 months, these developments are working together for peekaboo performance. At this age, infants can focus on the game longer, predict the timing of the river, and even look for the hiding object or person. And seeing infants learn about the world through play, peekaboo is one of their first teachers. In one study, 3-month-olds were shown a picture, the bottom of which was hiding behind a screen. The researcher wrote words and toy cars behind the screen, removing it afterwards had either stopped at the barrier as expected or somehow gone through it. Infants show these seemingly a magical toys show more interest in them afterwards, even ignoring new objects in favor of toys that challenge the expectation. The social expectation peekaboo develops may be even more important. The game features several hallmarks of what researchers call social play: eye contact, turn-taking, and joint attention. These skills are the foundation of human conversation, and seeing is a conversation what the other does matters. Just as caregivers learn to read the infant's cry and verbal clue, babies learn how adults respond to their behavior. Some play researchers call this back and forth serve and return interaction, and peekaboo is the prime example. This call and response structure is also why some psychologists describe peekaboo as a baby first shock. It's an interaction where the format is reliable but the content is surprising. As automotor and cognitive ability, this foundation of social skills and object permanence inform various kinds of play. Once kids begin working and talking, peekaboo usually evolves into hide and seek. Though the hiding isn't usually very good at this age, due to poor impulse control and lack of theory of mind. There's the ability to understand, imagine, and predict other people's mental states. Withering a Jew may think they are hiding simply by covering their own eyes. After all, if they can't see you, surely you can't see them. Once theory of mind developed around age 3 or 4, kids begin playing pretend together or copying a shared imaginary world, though even the most cooperative pretend play is often sprinkled with a peekaboo-style surprise. By ages 5 and 6, language is meant to inform more playful negotiation, leading to games with more complicated rules. After this point, most get favorite types of play, and more determined by their personality and interests than their cognitive development. But no matter what play they pursue as adults, they will likely wind up playing peekaboo again, this time from an all new perspective. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Bye. See you in the next video.